Alright, what's going on? Best trucking show on the interwebs. Happy Fridays to everybody. It is Friday. Hopefully everybody got paid. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Today kind of sucked. I don't know, man. I looked for Monday loads. It looks a lot better on Monday than it did today. So I have no idea what the hell's going on, but we're definitely gonna get into that. Still going with that super ego thing, man. Still going with it. I got like a bunch of like meetings set up with people that really want to like tell me a whole bunch of stuff about it. So we'll be doing that over the weekend. So that's weird. Totally don't understand. Why is my shit echoing? Wait, no, it's not echoing. It's echoing still. Oh my goodness.
What did I do?
My voice changers. All right, now we're good. All right. Dan, was it talking like that the whole time? Well, I'm going to edit that out. Okay, my bad. All right. So what was I saying? Today's Friday. Happy Friday. It sucked on Friday. Monday seems a lot better. Like I was just searching loads. I did book one. Really good rate in my eyes. It was out of Milwaukee area heading to Atlanta area for $32.50. It was a total of like $364 a mile, I believe. So I think that's good. So today was garbage though, man. I had one driver had such a bad week, bro. I can't believe I feel so bad for this guy. And this guy's like a super strong driver. And he's just been having the worst luck, man. Like either blowout or repair, or he needs to like take Monday off. Man, I'm telling you, once I catch a full week with this guy's an animal, dude. It's gonna be on, dude. But I just gotta catch a full week with him. It's gonna happen. I feel it in my bones, dude. I really feel it in my bones. But, bro, today was rough, dude. Today was rough. Yesterday was rough too. Cleveland was super rough. Shit, man. Indy was all right. Luckily, I had a driver like in Pittsburgh area. Luckily, I caught a load for like 240 something to Milwaukee. That's the guy that's going to be taking to Atlanta on Monday. So I think that's a good rate coming out of the East Coast. 240, I think is a really strong rate coming back towards this area. But that guy killed it. He ended up booking like two loads for himself. He booked like pretty nice ones, and then we just finished the week off like really crazy. So his RPM is going to be nuts. He did take like one of those crazy loads that was like 11 drops or something, but he owns the truck, so like this for him it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of drivers probably wouldn't want to do that. Thank you, Angelo. Happy Friday to you too. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I don't know. Monday looked good, man. Even like looking at Jacksonville, Florida. I was looking at Jacksonville, Florida on Monday, and Jacksonville, Florida was looking pretty good, man. So I have no idea what the hell's going on. Where the hell's on my maps, dude? Did I not have maps? Maps. Okay, I got the maps up. But Jacksonville's looking strong. I see like over $2 a mile posted in Jacksonville already too. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen. Then I'm going to have a rush New York, kind of like between like Buffalo and Rochester. I was looking at some loads today. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get 3+ a mile going down to South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia possibly. So, hey, my Polish correspondent, bro. Where the hell have you been, bro? You've been MIA, dude. What, are you busy over there, dude, in Michigan? What the hell's going on? But, yeah, overall, I don't know, man. I don't know. Monday looks good. This week, towards the end of the week, it didn't look good. I don't know what the hell happened, dude. Something happened. But hopefully next week is a lot better, man, because I don't want to be, just stressed out no more, man, because the stress leads to heart attacks, as we all know. But, and back, yeah, I mean, I hate to be beating a dead horse, man, but this super ego thing, holy crap, that has taken a life of its own, dude. Like, I'm literally getting so many messages, like through people in the DMs of like the super ego trucks pulled over everywhere, people taking mud flaps off, like numerous people already. Like this, not like one. I'm talking about like so many things, maps of all their MC numbers. There was so many MC numbers. Somebody sent me like I gotta find it in my damn DMs, man. There's like literally hundreds, if not like 1,000 of them. I can't even respond to everybody. So again, I know I said this yesterday, but like usually I'm known for responding to my DMs and shit like that. Right now, I'm sorry, but like there's no way in hell I could keep up with all of them, dude. There isn't. The super ego thing just took a life of its own, and it's consuming my phone, dude. Like it's gonna take me a few days to catch up with them. That's if they stop. But if they keep going, it's gonna be rough, man. I probably won't be getting back to a lot of people, but yeah. So they sent me like the little webs of their MC numbers, and it wasn't one page. It was like 3 pages of webs with like, dude, like so many. Holy crap, dude. It was crazy. Like I said, tomorrow, because a lot of people want to stay anonymous. So like I am verifying that they actually like worked there, did whatever. So I'm gonna make sure to verify that with them, and then I'm gonna be like taking, I guess, I don't know, like notes. I don't somehow I turn into like investigative reporter about the Serbian trucking crime syndicate somehow. I have no idea, but I guess I'm the spokesperson for Serbians right now. at least, like I said, you guys are taking it way better than Indian people. Indian people hated me, had a lot of, bad DMs, but the Serbian people, for some reason, love me about this. So thank you for being nice about the situation. So, like, we're definitely going to be talking about it. Like, I know, like, a lot of people are probably tired about hearing about it, but dude, like, this goes so deep. Like, I literally have people hit me up, like, in high positions over there. I have to listen to them. I got to see what they got to say. I wish I could interview them. Like, I wish it would be like one of those cool, like, fucking, like Vice or like whatever, like those videos where we could like put them like in a dark corner and just have their shadow with the voice changer. Would this be it? Is this a voice changer? No, it's not the voice. No.
This is the voice changer, but like I worked at Super Ego, and they switch MCs and crash 15,000 times.
Did you guys hear that voice changer, or was it good? Well, it was good. Okay, good. So like we do like one of those, and they'll be like in the shadow and shit, and just like interviewing them. But unfortunately, I'm not that fancy yet. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day if the show ever blows up, maybe they'll put us like on XM radio or something, and we could do more fancier stuff. But for now, I gotta just do interviews and get back to you. But yes, I'm gonna write down. So if you guys have any questions, shit, I was about to say DM me. Please don't DM me no more, because I'm never gonna get to any of them. But so yeah, we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna find out as much shit as I can, and then we're gonna fucking talk about this. And I might actually drop like a YouTube video on what I find out. But then I do want to verify this stuff too, because I don't want to just be putting like information out there that's not accurate. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna need a little bit of time to get everything together. Put it together and investigate it, make sure it's legit. But dude, like I'm getting reports that a lot of people are just dumping their trucks. I mean, obviously we had Mondo on here yesterday. He was working there. So like people are just dumping their trucks everywhere, dude. We're gonna be driving down the highway, dude. Just fucking Super Ego trucks just left stranded anywhere. If you guys see one of those, jump out and take the ECU or whatever the fuck it's called and send it in to me, bro, and we'll split the money. We'll sell it on the black market. We could probably take the turbo, a lot of stuff. So, but obviously, and then another thing I don't understand. It's like, obviously, everybody's seen the video, right, of the guy that showing how they're switching the signs to that Sky Transport, whatever. Like, how dumb do you got to be to, like, just change the sign on the same building you've been at for the longest time? Like what's that going to do? Like, everybody knows what it is, man. You know what I mean? There, I believe you. I believe you, bro. I believe you. And I think, yes, I recognize you. You have been sending a lot of shit, and I appreciate it, man. I'm definitely going to be looking at it more. And like I said, tomorrow I'm taking the time out of my day to actually talk to some of these people and interview them, and we're gonna just go from there. What's happening, Bob? Wisconsin's still staying hot. Michael B. Suezda. I have a Milwaukee guy on Monday. I already booked him up to Atlanta for like $364 a mile. So I don't know, man. Milwaukee was doing good. I haven't checked like northern Wisconsin, but I could check it for you right now because let's see, current day's over. We should have statistics. Milwaukee for dry vans looks, I don't know, man, it's neutral, but I mean, I booked a good load for Monday. Good thing I pre-booked it, I guess. Northern, like Appleton, Green Bay looks a little bit better, but no crazy numbers, man. Chicago, man, a lot of trucks, a lot of loads. You know what I mean? I don't like that, man. This ratio is a little tight. So looking at this map, I'm super happy I pre-booked this guy for Monday because I think on Monday maybe I would have had a little bit more difficulties. And he's going to Atlanta. Atlanta looks like it's still a lot of volume. I know a lot of people are gonna talk shit about Atlanta. I don't know about you. I have great luck going there. You go down, the fuck just. Oh shit, sorry. You go down to Atlanta for $364 a mile. If you get out of there, 260, 270, 280, maybe you'll hit 3. I've done it plenty of times. Like you're already like in good standing for the week, with the RPM, dude. So I don't hate on Atlanta. Los Angeles is doing great for dry vans today, bro. That's good. Good to hear, man, because I know a lot of people have been complaining, but let's take a look at it. Yeah, I mean, over 8,800 loads, obviously not 100% accurate, 2,866 on the trucks. Definitely a lot better than Chicago. Ontario market looks just as good, not just as good, but over 6,000 and 2,400 trucks. So, I mean, yeah, what's probably helping you guys right now is that produce is picking up out of there, right? So the reefers are not taking the dry load, so that's definitely going to be helping out the dry van market for sure. Does look like there's a lot of volume, man. So, if you're saying it's good, you're there. You obviously know, so we're going to take your words for it. For vans expedited, sucks California. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just biased against expedited vans and box trucks and stuff, man. But usually when it's good for dry vans, it picks up for you guys too as well. Chesapeake, Virginia, huh? Dude, dry van. Let's see what we got going on over here. Marquis Evans, do you book for box trucks? I do not, dude. This is unfortunately not a lot of box truck information here. Only negative talk about box trucks. Wait, where the hell were you looking at? You said Virginia, right? Is that what you said? Hold on. Where'd I miss this shit, bro? I know you just said it somewhere. Sorry, buddy. Chesapeake, Virginia. There you go. Where the hell is Chesapeake? It's towards the ocean, right? Let me see. Well, Richmond, Virginia area. Not that many loads, not that many trucks. If you go towards like Roanoke area, I don't know, man. It's one of those weird things. It could be a lot worse, bro, but it definitely could be a lot better. There's not too many trucks, but also not that many loads. So I don't know, man. I would try to. Baltimore's looking all right, though. It's not too far from there. I don't know, man. I think you should get something halfway decent, but I just wouldn't expect to hit home run. But you never know, bro. You might be one of the only trucks somebody's going to get desperate. They might pay you. I mean, I wouldn't be too pissed off if I was there as long as I went in there with good money. I think if you just put your radius up to like 125 on this search, I think you should be fine, dude. I think you should be fine. I got $3,500 for Effingham to Denver for Monday, delivered 930. Oh, man, Denver, bro. I hate to, shit on your parade, bro, but fuck, Denver, bro. I hate Denver. I hate it. Let's take a look at what's going on, but I just hate Denver, dude. Denver is pink. I don't trust it. Big ass area, 2,300. I mean, the rate sounds good, but the only problem is you're gonna be in Denver, bro. That's the problem. So you got $3,500 divided by how many miles? Is that 934. I mean, 374 a mile. I mean, that's good, but like, look, I took a load for 364. Well, but out of Wisconsin, 364 to Atlanta to another hot area. You know what I mean? So like, would you rather take that to a better area, or are you gonna be stuck in the middle of nowhere, bro? And then you're gonna lose a lot of RPM hauling those long miles to Deadhead, or take a cheap ass load out of there, bro. That's the only problem. I personally stay away from Denver, but hey, man, good luck. I hope you works out for you in Denver, bro. Hey, bro, can you check for me, please? West Virginia? You guys, if you could put in the comments what area and what equipment in the same comment, please, because I'm not going to be bouncing around. Any thoughts on NFI? Dude, NFI is confusing me right now, bro, because I know like one went under, right? There's another one that got a good credit score. There's another one that's like posting with no credit right now. So I got to do some research into that, to be honest with you, before I make a statement about it. But I wish I could make a statement for you right now, but I just can't do it, bro. Sorry. All right, what do we got? Kansas City drive-in. Let's see, dude. Let's see Kansas City. Kansas City, it's showing 1,500 loads, 503 trucks. Obviously not 100% accurate. It's going to be more trucks, a little bit less loads. I think you should be all right in Kansas City, man. I think you should be fine. I don't think it's the worst area. I think you're going to be all right, man. The worst comes to worst, just take a short run out of there, bro. Like, if you can't find anything too good. But I think you should find something halfway decent, like to Ohio or somewhere. But worst comes to worst, Memphis ain't too far from you. St. Louis ain't too far from you. Little Rock, Arkansas market's been doing pretty good. So, like, just take a short run out of there if you need to. But I think you should be fine, man. You think you should be fine over there, bro. Cali for drive-ins, we just went over to Los Angeles. The guy said it's smoking. The numbers look good. There is a little bit of capacity there, but overall it doesn't look too bad, my guy. It doesn't look too bad. Jesus Christ, sorry, I'm trying to get through all these comments. Old school, what's going on, buddy? Did you go to Elmhurst? Not yet, bro. I gotta go, man. Tomorrow, I would love to go tomorrow, but I got those calls scheduled with the Super Ego people. Then I have to go to the gym, bro. I don't think I went to the gym once this week, man, which is like so pathetic. But I gotta hit the gym in the morning, then I gotta come here, do that shit, then I gotta do a bunch of social media fucking shit for like the advertisements and stuff. I got a fucking full day on a Saturday, man. My wife's probably gonna be pissed already. I'm not gonna be home again on Saturday. Colorado is a black hole for freight coming out. Yeah, dude. Dude, Florida's actually been looking for. Dude, Florida looks a lot more appetizing than Denver right now. I can tell you that. Like I said, I got a Jacksonville truck out Monday. I'm already seeing like dude, like over $2 a mile out of there. So like I'm kind of excited because when I'm going over there for good money, so it should be fun. All right, what else we got? Let's go to Ego. I'm like 10 minutes away. Let's go, dude. Let's do it. I would go Sunday, but dude, if I go Sunday, my wife's really gonna kill me, and I can't take my kid with me on Sunday because what if the Serbian military is there, bro, and they want to get me, bro? I can't put my kid's life in danger like that. All right, where are we at? Sorry, where are we at? I'm stuck in White City, Oregon. Yeah, dude, White City, Oregon sounds like you're stuck out there. Where's that? Like way south of Portland, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken. Scranton, PA dry van, dude. Scranton, PA dry vans. Scranton. I think you're gonna be better off in Scranton because you got North Jersey right there, bro. I think you should be fine, dude. 2,300 loads, 343 6 trucks. Obviously, that's not 100%, but that's not a bad ratio. As long as you got good money going in there, bro, I think you're gonna be all right, bro. Fuck, dude. Sorry, man. It's probably a broker calling. Can't answer, dude. I can't answer your call. I'm sorry. I hope it's not important. Hope it's not important, broker person. A few button on you. Did I miss an email? Hope I didn't miss something. Watching me canceling the load on me. He's like, sorry, bro. We're canceling your load, dude. All right, where are we at? Sorry. Okay, so PA, we went over that. Stuck in White City, went over that. Scranton went over that. Scranton went over the same shit, okay? Jesus Christ, bro, how many times did you request Scranton? What fuel loads? Watching you on both. Oh shit, there you go. Yeah, you are. You're watching me on both platforms, aren't you? Chicago is bad for day for a dry van. Yeah, dude, I see that. I mean, it looks like a lot of volume, but also a lot of capacity. That's why I'm happy. Now you guys are making me feel better about booking that load for Monday to go into Atlanta, dude, because I think Monday I would have been a little bit screwed, man. The driver better not be late for his 8 a.m. because he's got to pick up that shit at 10:30, bro. So you better make sure he makes it on time because he's going to be screwed, dude. Cali for dry van, went over that. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, I think we're caught up in the ticky-tackies. 53 flatbed, Conestoga, Central Mississippi. There you go, flatbed. Flatbed, Central Mississippi, huh? I mean, fuck, man. It looks really good, bro. Shows over 10,633. Loads posted, 14 trucks, dude. Holy Jesus Christ, bro. I'll probably say like half of those loads are real. Probably triple the truck count just to be safe. Yeah, I think you're going to be all right over there, bro. I think you're going to be fine, dude, in Central Mississippi, man. Good luck, dude. Do you dispatch hotshot, Esteban? Personally, no, but I got you, bro. Shoot me a DM. I'll get you a good dispatcher for hotshot, dude. Shoot me over a DM, and I'll get you hooked up with somebody that will be able to help you out with that, though. Eloy, Arizona drive-in. Where the fuck is Eloy, bro? I'm guessing like somewhere south. Well, I don't know. Let's take a look at Phoenix. Phoenix showing 4,600 loads posted, 374 trucks. So Phoenix market looks pretty damn good. Tucson area, 1,224 and 64 trucks. It's a lot smaller area though. As long as you're not in North Arizona, I think you should be pretty good over there, bro. How much do you charge for dispatch? Like personally, I'm not taking any people on, but if you guys need like a good dispatch person to help you out, it really depends on what kind of equipment you need, what kind of equipment you got, how long you've been in business, because obviously the shorter in business, the harder it is to book loads and shit like that. But if you need any information on any kind of dispatch services, shoot me a DM. It might take me a day or two to respond to you, man, depending on what order your DM falls in, because the super ego is just a little wild right now, but I promise I will get back to you. I try to respond to as many as I can, dude. Where do I deadhead from? White City, Oregon, bro. Fuck, far as shit, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. For a drive-in? Damn, bro, Oregon isn't, oh, it's 50. Yeah, look at this. Oh, you guys can't see the map. I didn't bring it up, my bad. 1,500. Fuck. I mean, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to tell you. So I'm trying to remember where White City is. I know it's south of Eugene for sure, right? But I'm not sure if it's more closer to California. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you that advice, bro, because it's like either you got to go to Portland or you got to go to like the northern Cali. You know what I mean? But I think once you start getting towards Eugene, Salem, you might be able to scoop something up, man, but it's like, fuck, man. It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't kind of thing. I mean, dude, just put your radius to like 200, man. Are you searching for your own loads? Put your radius up to 200 and see what comes up, man. Sometimes you'll be able to catch a decent load out of there when somebody gets desperate and you're in the middle of nowhere like that. You know what I mean? You should be already looking for tomorrow, dude. You don't want to spend the weekend in White City, Oregon, bro. What the hell are you going to do there, dude? At least if you're in Portland, you go to the Nike outlet or some shit like that, you know? TQL called me about loads from Weed, California up to Washington, which is not far from White City. There you go. There's a Weed, California. I know about the Emerald Triangle. I went out there. That was pretty cool. All right, where are we at? Chicago. Okay, love your content. Thank you, Freight Movers. Appreciate it, man. Flip, Michigan, dry van. Hey, Rudy, what's going on, buddy? Flip, Michigan, dry van. Damn, bro. Flint. Huh. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Where's the Polish correspondent at, bro? Tell us how Detroit area is. Could be a lot worse, bro. But at least Toledo's not far from you. Cleveland really disappointed me this week, dude. Dude, I think you should be fine, bro. Like Western Michigan, like Grand Rapids area has been halfway decent. I think just put your radius up to like 120. I think you should be fine, bro. You might have to deadhead a little bit, but I think you should get a decent load out of there. Oh, it's fucking warm. Disgusting. All right, where are we at? Hey, what's up, Matt? Dry van. Dry van what? What's your favorite area to go to from Atlanta? I don't know, bro. Dude, Dallas was super good. I pre-booked Dallas, got a really good rate. I think I'm gonna try hitting up Dallas. I need to go to Houston, man. I need to go to Houston. I need to get like physically, like no, not me physically, but get the truck physically there, and I need to see what's going on in Houston, dude. I need to get there. I've been having luck, dude, like in Mississippi. I mean, I don't get from Georgia, dude. Like, look, so if he's gonna be empty in Atlanta on Tuesday, I mean, I'm definitely gonna aim for Houston, Dallas. Memphis might be a little too short, but if it pays decent, I'll grab it. But I doubt it because it's a good area. They don't want to pay going in there. Definitely not going into Florida. If I go to Ohio, I'm staying away from Cleveland this time. I'm telling you that. I'll definitely go to Indianapolis, bro. Indianapolis has been good to me. I'll definitely go to St. Louis. I can tell you that for sure. I would probably go to Kansas City. And I'll probably go to Buffalo, bro. Buffalo has been really nice, dude. Buffalo has been really, really nice for some reason. So I think, Matt, I think those would be the places I'm going to be aiming for. Well, I can tell you what my search is set up for. Could I right now show you or no? Let me see. My search right now is set up for damn it, wrong fucking thing. Hold on. I'll tell you what my search is. I already got it saved up here. Oh, no, wait, my bad. I didn't do this. He's on Tuesday, my bad. I was thinking about the other truck. No, my bad. Yeah, but those are the areas I would go to. Those are the areas I would go to if I'm going to be, when I'm going to be looking for the Atlanta guy for sure, dude. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Oh, my goodness. All right, 1 second, sorry. All right, what else we got going on? You hit every dry van market currently. What do you mean? How do I hit every? Nowhere did I hit every dry van market currently. Those are just the areas I would go to. You want to go to Wyoming? You want to go to South Dakota, North Dakota? Go ahead, man. I hit all the good markets where you should go to. That's definitely what I hit. Every hot market. Okay, sorry, man. Getting a little offensive here, bro. Okay, Florida. Florida good right now. Got 1K to Atlanta yesterday. Yeah, that's not bad. I was looking today too. That's why I didn't book the Jacksonville truck today, because I could already see that just by looking at the load board, how fast the loads are popping up, what the rates are right now. I already know somebody's going to be desperate on Monday to get a truck, so I'm going to save it for Monday. So I'm going to wait till Monday to book that truck up, because I definitely see I'm going to get a decent load on Monday instead of pre-booking it today and taking a cheaper rate, dude. What else we got going on? You renting out warehouse space now? Yeah, we're moving out. So the guy, he wants to renew the lease, the guy we're sharing with. So I posted it up if anybody's interested, dude. And for marketing, bro, like as long as it's something that doesn't screw people over, I will market it, bro. I've done Verizon, I've done mechanic shops, I've done like people looking for like sales guys for deck places, I've done trucking companies, like anything that's good, like I will do it for advertising, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. As long as it pays decent and I know it's not going to screw somebody over, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. Either that, I gotta start selling you guys dispatch courses, bro. I'm just gonna put a dispatch course out there for $999, and then when you pay the $999, I'm gonna it's gonna be one sentence in there. Go get a job at a trucking company. Well, maybe a couple sentences. Go get a job at a trucking company, even if you gotta work for free. But don't buy a dispatch course. Go get hands-on experience. That's gonna be my $999 dispatch course. So whoever's listening today, you guys just got it for free, so you welcome, dude. Don't be copying it and trying to sell that shit, dude. It's fucking patent pending, dude, or whatever, copyright, whatever the fuck that shit is, dude. But that's gonna be, dude. You think people will be pissed if they pay? I think that's some good advice for $999, bro. I'll probably save them money from buying courses later in life, but whatever. It is what it is. My cousin wanted to pay for that. Fuck, man. I don't want to start. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna get into it, bro. Fuck it. I'm gonna get into it, dude. Anything from a dispatch course you can learn online for free, dude. But if you really want to get into trucking, like, just go try to get a job at a trucking company by your house. Work for free for a couple weeks, man. Don't look at it as you're working for free. Look at it as an investment into your future, bro. And then if you're good, they're gonna want to keep you on there, or they'll pay you something. That's how I got my first job, dude. I picked up a Polish paper. And it said like 15, this was like a long time ago, so it was like $15 an hour, experienced dispatcher. I called the dude, I'm like, hey bro, I got no experience, I'm young, I know these computer thingies that are getting popular right now, fucking learn quick, I'll do it for $10, man, let me get a fucking job. He's like, okay, and then that's it, dude. That's how that happened, and then here we are 22 years later, still fucking not rich, but can't complain, bro. You know, got a house, got a family. Could be a lot worse, man. You know, trucking definitely was decent to me. If I was smarter when I was a kid, like not a kid, but if I was smarter in my 20s, I would be way better off right now. But instead of just doing stupid shit like partying and wasting money and blowing all this shit, like if I was smarter financially throughout my trucking career, I think I'd be a lot better off right now than I am. So that's like one thing. If you're young and you're in trucking, like just be financially smart. Like when you're younger, just start putting money into like index funds, even if it's like $50 a week, bro. Trust me, that shit's gonna add up over 10, 15, 20 years, you know what I mean? And just be financially responsible, man. Just don't go blowing all your money on dumb shit. Try to fucking, you know, try to get a property young while you still can. Just be financially smart, man, because then you're gonna be like 40 one day and be like me sitting here like, damn, fuck, I fucked up, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't partner up with weasels. There you go. Yeah, that also helps. But even just being financially smart, just be financially smart. If you started trucking at 20 right now, what would you do differently? Exactly what I said, bro. Just learn as much as you can, do as much as you can, be smart with your money, dude. And then just keep going, dude. Like, just keep going. And then just keep learning, because in trucking, you're going to have, like, really good fucking years. Once you become good and start making money, you're going to have some really good fucking years, and then you're going to fucking have years where you're going to want to jump into the fucking bathtub with a toaster plugged in, bro. You know what I mean? But as long as you're consistent saving your money, dude, and just not being stupid financially, like, that's probably the most important thing, bro. Like, you could go try to start businesses. You could do this. You could do that. You could get a good job somewhere and be good, and person pays you a lot. Whichever you choose, just be financially smart, man. So when you get older, you're not gonna fucking regret it, man. Honestly, that's the only thing I can tell you, man. Would you buy a truck at 20? I mean, I did kind of like right around that age, pretty quickly actually, dude, to be honest with you. But back then it was different, bro. Like, you actually made money. Like right now, I mean, I don't want to give financial advice, bro. Just do it in your heart, whatever you think is right, dude. And remember, you might win, you might lose. Just learn from it, you know what I mean? Just, you know, if you don't risk it, you ain't going to get the biscuit, you know what I mean? If you play it safe, you might not be happy either. There's no right answer, bro. It just depends on you as a person, you know, what you want to do. If I was 20, yeah, right now if I was 20, I'd do fucking anything, bro, because you still got time to rebound back when you're like in your early 20s, you know what I mean? So if you're gonna take a risk, that's the time to do it, because when you're older, it's a lot harder to, you know, to want to take a risk, or to be able to take a risk, you know what I mean? So I mean, if you're gonna fuck around, that's the best time to do it, in my opinion, man. Open MC and get it before open MC and get agent. Agent MCs. Here we go. We're gonna start pissing off a lot of fucking brokers again. But yeah, definitely, dude. I would definitely say so. Just put a pickup truck under it, agent MC, and just keep going, you know. But you don't got to age it too much. Like 3 months is enough because then you got to start getting inspections. And then while you're aging, start getting it set up with brokers, I would say. Sky Freight is going to be testing in, wait, what does it say? What's up, Bobby from O'Hare Airport? Oh, Angel Alvaro. Are you going to Super Ego with us or what's up, man? Memphis Drive-In. Memphis Drive-In, absolutely hot, bro. Like, you don't even got to worry about Memphis, man. That's one of those areas right now where you're definitely going to be good, man. I wouldn't be too worried about it. I'd be happy if I was in Memphis. All right, sorry, back to the comments. My brokerage won't use a new MC until it's 12 months in business. Yeah, a lot of them do that, but a lot of them are also cutting back right now. Like C.H. Robinson just came out, and they said they're doing it from like early as shit before 3 months. A lot of brokers are not going to use you. It goes like this: 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and then there's like outcasts that want like 24 months, 5 trucks, shit like that. But after 12 months, you're pretty much good everywhere. After 6 months, you should be good. After 3 months is doable, I think, in my opinion. But what are you gonna do? Can't you, with the SUV, probably, if you could do it with a pickup truck, I'm pretty sure you get it with the SUV. I mean, just talk to an insurance specialist. They'll be able to tell you. Bobby giving financial advice. It's not financial advice, bro. Me telling you to save your money is not, that's just smart advice, bro. Like, don't be a dummy, dude. Don't be a dummy because you're going to regret it, bro. You're going to be 42 after a heart attack, bro. Fucking talking on Tic Tacs all day, dude. And then what, man? Open. No, I don't want to talk about the weasel for sure. Okay, we went over that. Okay, sorry, where are we at? Buy Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know. That's financial advice. I'm not telling nobody to do that. Man, crypto, man, I don't even want to talk about crypto, man. I don't even want to talk about crypto. Bad experience, bro. I'm still hoping XRP goes to 100 or something, dude, so that way I can at least get my money back, all the money I lost from crypto over the years. Do you think AI and tech is still lagging in basic trucking day-to-day tasks, even like dispatching? I don't think it's lagging. I think people just haven't. I think the technology is there, dude. Well, I mean, because I'm gonna have to clip this. Thank you for bringing that up. Actually, shameless plug coming up. Hold on, let me just put my cigarette out. All right, here we go. Hold on. All right. So I don't think it's okay. AI is not lagging, right? It's just a lot of people haven't started using it yet. Technology is out there. Like today, I had a meeting with one of my sponsors, Load Hunter, and they're almost. Fuck it. I think I'm allowed to say it. Whatever. I hope they're not gonna get mad. They're gonna be rolling out with TMS system, right? So it's not fully done yet. They're still working a couple of kinks out, but it's gonna be pretty good. It's basically going to be like, like you dispatch everything. Everything's going to be in there for you. You just drop like Raycons in there, automatically going to populate all the information. They're going to have eventually a button where you just click the button and it like sends the Raycon information to the driver so you don't got to dispatch him. Like all that stuff's already there. I don't think that like the trucking companies and like the owner operators and the smaller trucking companies, I don't think they're at that point where they like understand what's out there for them yet. And once they see what's out there, they're going to start taking advantage of it. A lot of people already have started taking advantage of it. I don't think it's lacking. I just think it's still a lot of education to people to be like, hey, shit, like we should use this. This is going to help our company. Once people start understanding that, you're going to see that more and more, dude. Like trucking, like tech companies, dude. Like look, it all started like even like Convoy, right? And before Convoy was ahead of its time. You know what I mean? Convoy had some wild shit they did, man. Like their whole like system and their whole like operation of how the trucks work, the tracking, their whole like just doing the Raycons and bids and all that shit. They're ahead of their time, dude. You know what I mean? So it's here. It just needs to get implemented more inside like the industry, like on the asset side. I think brokers are already using the shit out of it. The broker AI I hate, dude. Like that's the stupidest shit for broker AI, dude. Because you're emailing about a load, and that stupid AI responds, right? Like, oh, this is what we have, this is what we offered, and you write them back, and I want more. And they're like, this is too much, I don't know what to give it to you. By that time, like you could already cover your truck with somebody else, and that's a hot load. That AI just screwed them over from covering that load, dude. You know what I mean? So I think in some situations you still need the human shit. Because like if you got a hot load, you don't got time for AI to be fucking asking you a million questions and hoping to get back to you. You need a fucking guy that's out there calling trucking companies, hey, is your truck available? Is your truck available? I got this hot load, I got this hot load. And I think AI is going to be a super good thing and a super bad thing, and I think we just got to do trial and error to see which stuff we should keep and which stuff we don't need. I don't know. I don't understand how brokers still not understanding this. A lot of this AI shit's like screwing them up. Like, bro, how many of you guys like actually call for a load, right? I think like Molo, Echo, like all these people right now, you call them for a load and it's like AI asking you a million questions. Like, bro, I don't got time for that shit, dude. I'm trying to book a fucking truck. Like, you know what I mean? While I'm talking to your stupid AI, I'm already using Load Hunter, emailing 20 other people, talking to them in an email that's not an AI, and I'm gonna book it before you even get to the point. Like you know what I mean? Because then you're messing around today. Hey, are you AI? Are you human? And like, you know, it's just so stupid. Like, it's stupid. Sometimes you just need human fucking interaction, dude. And I don't know. Now you got me mad, bro. All right, what else we got going on, dude? A to B transport, same story. A to B, I never heard of them, but okay. AI asked for my MC number and kept getting it wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's like so stupid, man. Like, it just makes no damn sense, dude. Like I don't like him, man. It pisses me off. And like, if you see me like talking to AI on a video, like, you must know I'm really desperate that day to cover a fucking truck because if I'm talking to AI, I'm desperate, bro. That's the only time I'm talking to AI. Otherwise, I ain't talking to him. I've missed so many loads waiting on AI. See, there you go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. And especially like if you have a hot load for your customer, dude, and right now you're in a market where capacity's tight, like, dude, like, you don't got time for fucking AI, dude, because people are covering their trucks. You know who's covering the trucks? The humans that are calling the trucks. The humans that are responding to the emails that people are sending them. Those are the ones covering the hot loads, man. But it is what it is. I think it's, I don't know, I'd say I'm on the younger side. I built the trucking business in my 20s. All I noticed is the older guys didn't even know about basic Google. Yeah, dude, oh my God. I remember when Google Sheets came out too, bro. Like, I was still young when that shit came out. I was against it, bro. It's just like every time technology comes out, like, everybody's against it. It has been, because everybody's like stubborn in their ways. But Google Sheets was a fucking life changer once I started using it, right? It really was. And this is why, like, today I had like I said, I had this meeting, and they're showing me the TMS system, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. Like, I'll actually use this shit. You know what I mean? Holy shit, hot as fuck. Like, I'll actually use this shit, and it's like super easy. Like, how easy is it to drag a Raycon to the TMS? It populates everything for you. If there's a stupid note, like, you know, 50% off if you're late, it's gonna red flag it, so show you. So now you don't gotta read the rate confirmations. Click the button to dispatch the driver for you. Like, think how much like work that's gonna streamline for the dispatcher, right? So instead of like a mid dispatcher dispatching 5 trucks, a mid dispatcher can now dispatch 8, 9 trucks, right? And if a good dispatcher could dispatch 10 to 12 trucks, now that good dispatcher will do 15, 16, right? Because you're streamlining everything. Like, imagine not texting the driver for fucking the pickup and delivery, right? Just bam, drag the shit, click, done, dude. You know what I mean? So like, yes, it's a super time saver. It's just like people are just stubborn in their ways and they don't want to be like, oh, I'm just doing it the old way. Like, I'm telling you guys, like even with Load Hunter, dude, once I started using Load Hunter, dude, just the stupid click the email, you know what I mean? Like, that just saves me so much time. And like, if I, and like the maps, if I had to not use it, I would seriously like kick shit all day in this office, bro. I really would do it, dude. Because like simple shit like that makes your life easier. Like, you don't even think about like how much time it's saving you and how much more shit you could do, how much more freight you could book, you know what I mean? Just using these things, you know what I mean? Super ripoff. What's a super ripoff? Remy Banks, explain to me. What else we got going on? Shit, dude, totally forgot about Instagrams. By the way, your voice is kind of irritating. Your comments kind of, oh no, unsubscribe. Oh no, don't go, please. Could you please subscribe back, dude? I'm gonna miss you. Don't do it. Come listen to my voice. All right, what else we got? Hope that guy was still on, dude. Better regret what you did than what you don't. 100%. No regrets, bro. No regrets. Nobody texted about the questions he's answered. I don't know what the fuck that means. He lives on 5 platforms. Oh, there you go. See, at least people are sticking up for me, dude. And I don't think my voice is irritating, bro. You could have called me like balding or something. That probably would have been better. I kind of like my voice. What else we got? Put me online, Coffee 1987. You could call in on Tic Tacs, bro. That's the only one that allows people to call in. So if you want to go on there, you could call in over there, bro. So I'm sorry, I've been slacking on the comments on your guys' side. How was my week, Maxim? My week was, I don't know, it was Thursday, Friday fucking pissed me off, dude. But besides that, it's been going good. Are you reading this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to just like go 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 like comment sections going on 4 different fucking angles, dude. Like I'm trying to get to comments every which I can, bro. Damn, people are really gonna be pissed off about the DM situation. Cause of my stubbornness, he went towards Cleveland, Ohio for 1,100, and I don't see any decent loads for Saturday, Monday. I know, bro. Like, Cleveland was, dude. If you're gonna be in Cleveland now, you gotta be empty early, bro. Like, I had a truck get empty late. Holy shit, dude. It was like, it was so bad. And then D&L Transport pissed me off, dude. With their fucking posting load, I wanted to grab it, then they kept lowering it. Damn it, bro. You see, but that, I can't be mad at him because that's the same shit I do. Like if I go into a market and I post a truck or I'm searching the loads and I see the loads like like I know like nah, I ain't giving it, man. I'm gonna fucking get a good rate. You know what I mean? So this guy probably posted his shit, started getting blown up. He's like, fuck these carriers, bro. They've been beating me up. He's like, I'm gonna get them this one. So I don't blame him actually. I take it back, D&L Transport. I'm not mad at you for it. I understand you. I forgive you. Hugs and kisses, bro. Hugs and kisses. All right, where are we at? What are the bus lanes? Oh, wait, whoa, jumping. What are the bus lanes? Why is he jumping? What the fuck? Oh, sorry. What are the bus lanes we can't get here? Get where? Prakat Gupta, where at? Made 3 flatbed reefer jokes on insurance companies say they're bamboozled. We got the pictures, bro. We got the pictures. We got to post them up, dude. I should probably like make a story like put the picture of the refrigerated flatbeds and be like, refrigerated flatbeds, bro. DM Bobby Lowe's, refrigerated flatbed. Get yours today while the market's hot, dude. All right, where are we at? Are you dispatch box truck 3 years on authority? No, bro, not even the dispatch service I'm in talks with right now. Dispatches box trucks, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Everybody for some reason hates box trucks, but it's okay. I'm not saying you can't make money in there, bro. I apologize. I'm not trying to shit on your parade, bro. But unfortunately, just box trucks are so annoying to dispatch. Because if you really want to make money in box trucks, you gotta like call brokers with like regular loads and then try to squeeze in like a full load into there, and then you're either not dock high or fucking you can't handle the weight or the forklift won't fit in there. Like always something with the damn box trucks, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. To me, I find it personally annoying, but I wish you the best of luck. I hope you succeed in your box truck business. Supposed to go down tomorrow. What's supposed to go down? Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. Do you know any TMS software for damn parts? Bro, you can't be doing that, bro. What is your company gonna say about that? Yes, bro, yes. You should definitely check out the Load Hunter one once it drops, bro. That one has it in there. but how many like partials? Like how big, dude? You talking about like? Are you talking about like splitting one load into 5 trailers and like railing it, or are you talking about like just adding like LTLs onto truckloads? Because that's a big difference, bro. Because that's gonna go from you being able to get it for a good price for you having to pay like up the ass because that's like some custom shit. You know what I mean? All right, where are we at? Stop parking at box trucks. Damn, what are you guys, some hater? Box trucks are truckers too, bro. What the fuck, dude? What, they can't park at truck stops? That's very discriminative, Liam. I didn't think you were a discriminative person, bro. That's kind of messed up, man. Hot shots get a pass? Now, according to Liam, no hot shots, no box trucks. You guys have to park at Buc-ee's, bro. No fucking truck stops for you guys, then. Want to swing by Eagle tomorrow? Yeah, but I have two or three fucking 3 meetings about Super Ego from past employees. So from 12 o'clock to like 3 o'clock, and then after that we could, but we can't take Bob though, or any of the kids, unless Dave. Dave's big enough, he could go. No, go park at you. Damn, dude, you guys are. But that is kind of like messed up, right? You see these big ass trucks, and then you see that one little 26-footer like all hidden and shit, dude. It better not be like black, because then like if you're like black and you're parked between 2 trucks, like some shady ass dark truck stop, somebody's gonna reverse into you, bro. U.S. Alex in Americas, you got some good stuff. What do you got, bro? It's not letting me invite you. Oh, multi, I guess. Yes, it is. There you go. Invite sent. U.S. Alex in Americas.
What's up, Bobby?
What's up? Hold on, before you start yapping, I know I'm meant to clip this. Let me hit the vape a couple times, get my nicotine fix. All right.
Yeah,
I should
so,
be good for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What's going on, bro? What kind of good shit do you got going on over here for us?
bro, I just started working with a Chicago company, right?
Uh-oh.
And yeah, they sent me a contract, and the contract says I have to work with them for 2 years, and then after 2 years, there's another year that adds up if the contract is not, I guess, stopped or whatever. And if I want to leave as an owner operator with my own stuff, I have to give them a notice of 30 days.
Are you in America or are you in a different country?
I'm in America, bro. I'm in
Oh,
Chicago right now.
oh, okay. No, I'm just asking because if you're somewhere else with that contract, probably wouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Dude, why would they use any company that tells you to look this? I'm against this shit for like even like with freight brokers, dude. Do not go sign no fucking non-compete or any of that kind of shit, dude. That's just crazy, bro. Like that just makes no sense, dude. There's no
Let me
reason
tell you
anybody
about the
should make you sign
trailer,
that.
bro.
It's all about the
And
what?
I got a trailer I got a trailer from them, like a flatbed. And the trailer, I have to only do repairs at their shop, right?
So
And
what happens if you break down in the middle of nowhere? Are we supposed to tow it to their shop?
I have no idea, bro. I mean, I'm losing it. I don't know. I just started working with this company, and they're giving me this. I mean, and they gave me this after I took the equipment, after I started working with them. And
Huh.
yeah, bro, I don't know what to do, bro.
Did you sign it?
Well, hell no, I'm not signing nothing. No.
Yeah, don't sign it. When you got you have experience, I take it, right?
Yeah.
Then just go to a different company, bro. Like, well, then what do you have your own truck
Yeah.
and then you dispatch? I take it since you got a trailer, or
Was that? Yeah,
you
I
have
got a
your own
dispatch. Yeah.
but I'm saying you have your own truck, or why'd you take a trailer from them?
Yeah, I got my own truck, and I got a trailer for them to start working right away.
Yeah, but fuck, dude. I mean, you got a driver just sitting there waiting to go to work?
No, I'm the driver. I'm right here. I'm driving.
Oh, I thought you said dispatch.
No, I'm not a dispatch. I don't know. Maybe I expressed myself wrong.
Oh.
No, I'm the driver, bro. I'm the owner
Yeah, no,
operator. I'm in
fuck
the
them,
truck
bro.
right
What do
now.
you mean run, bro? There's already red flags
Uh-huh.
all over that shit, dude. Definitely don't sign that. And then what do you mean repairs at their shop, dude? Like, what you gonna tow this shit to go? You know what I mean? Like that makes no sense, dude. Like
That's what the contract says. When I called them, they said, "No, you're safe. You're safe."
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm safe because
so
I'm not signing your stupid contract. That's for sure.
yeah, this is crazy, bro.
So you're from Chicago, right?
I'm from Houston, bro.
So you drove out here and then they hit you with this contract shit?
Yes, sir.
You'll be, dude. There's a million trucking companies in Chicago, bro. Like you'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. Don't do it. And then, what? So, what do you need? What do you need? An owner out position for a flatbed company?
What was that?
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, one second, buddy. 1 second. What do you need? A owner operator position at a flatbed company?
Yeah.
Just shoot me a DM, bro. I'll send you to my boys, bro. He's got a huge fucking flatbed company, not signing no contract, shit like that, bro. If you're already in Chicago, go talk to them, bro, before you make any decision on signing contracts, dude.
Yeah. All right, bro. Thank you.
All right, man. Good luck. Don't sign that shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
What is this? Mapco? What's up, Mapco?
No, it's not Mapco, it's Marco on Serbia.
Uh-oh. Looks like Mapco, bro. So we're just going to call you Mapco. What's up?
Fine. Thank you, my friend. Look, I have one digression or something like that. I work for Maybach.
Okay.
You know this company?
Yeah. You said you work there right now?
No.
You
Look,
worked for
My-
Maybach.
Yes, and Maybach closed one division, box truck, and I need to say Maybach give me everything what I ask of him, and it's be very fine with me. I'm finished with Maybach, and I wait for title of my truck. If he don't give me title, I call you and say every words, you know. But
Yeah,
for now,
I don't personally know Maybach. Somebody's saying SE Express. I remember SE Express. I'm not sure if they're linked or not, but whatever. Look, man, the lease-to-purchase programs, dude. Like, I'm against them, right? But like people have succeeded from them. You know what I mean? They really have. If you go to honest company, bro, and like you see, here's the problem, bro. A lot of times you go to an honest company that's gonna not do crazy shit to you, right? And then the driver's gonna fuck up himself, and then he's gonna be blaming the company, right? Other times you have where the company just screws you, like straight up, like allegedly, supposedly, super ego. and then obviously that's the company's fault, right? So it's just one of those things, like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Because no matter what happens in the lease-to-purchase programs, somebody's going to get pissed off because something happened, somebody screwed them over, or they screwed themselves over, and they're going to have bad things to say about it. Has there been good lease-to-purchase? I'm sure there has. I'm sure people have paid their trucks off, but it's just one of those things that is way more negative than positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but look, I'm in Maybach 1 year, you know, and I don't want to go anywhere another one or another company. And he gave me a truck for $20,000 for 500 a week, you know. And
So you paid off pretty fast.
every time, yeah, and every time when I say this week I don't have to pay, he say okay, you pay next week, you know.
That's nice.
Very great.
Listen, where do
Yeah,
what's the email for their fucking accounts payables department, bro? I gotta send my invoice, dude. This is free fucking promotions over here, dude.
No, it's not promotion. Look, I still wait title. If he don't give me title, look, you put me in Monday, and then I say another story.
But what you're saying,
for
it sounds
now,
like you're gonna get the title, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound too. It doesn't sound too bad.
I think I have title. You know, I still wait because it's something of bank and everything. You know, but we will see.
Well,
For
keep us
now,
updated, man. Let us know what happens.
So let me get this straight. You
Okay,
don't
I
know
follow
if you're
you
gonna
and
get the
I
title.
DM to you.
Thank you, sir. What's up, old school?
Dude, I can't believe this, man. This is why people are like falling for these lease purchase programs.
Why
Man,
is
I
it-
don't know, man.
Because of what the guy said?
Yeah, I mean, they all follow their own thing. They all go like, if you're Serbian, you go to work for a Serbian company. If you're Polish, you go and work for a Polish company.
I
'Cause you
believe
kinda
him.
think that-
I believe
no.
him. Wink, wink. Where the fucking Maybach? Where's my check, bro? I'm gonna send that fucking invoice, dude. No, dude, like I said, I'm sure there's been lease to purchase program where people, I mean, I know there is, I've seen it before, where they succeeded, but it's just like too much negative, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too, it's a super controversial negative thing to do, bro. That's the only problem, you know?
Yeah, I don't believe that all of them are bad. I think that there's some that are actually pretty good. But the problem is, like, I feel like people gear towards like where they're from, especially here in Chicago. They gear to like wherever they're from. They kind of tend to go that way because they have some sort of belief that their own people won't screw them over. But man, it's
Yeah,
the
your own.
opposite.
I mean, fuck, I don't know. If I mean, like unless you're like Jewish, I probably wouldn't trust your own kind, dude. Because I think that's the only. No, I'm serious. I think that's the only
Yeah, I
people
know.
that stick together and help themselves out. You know what I mean? Like,
I
bro,
know.
like the Polish community is wild, dude. Like I see, like my mom, like she found like 3 Polish people at a Burger King because somebody brought them from Poland and left them stranded. I come home one day and there's like 3 strange Polish people. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, there's so many like people just like fuck each other over like in their nationalities, which is crazy. Because if you like, if you think about it, like, say if the Polish people stuck together, if the Serbian people stuck together, dude, I think the Albanians stick together. I think the Albanians are pretty good about sticking together too. I think from what I see.
Everyone keep together, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you don't see like as many Albanians screwing over like Albanians as you do. Like I've heard a lot of horror stories with Serbs. I've seen a lot of horror stories with Polish people. I think Ukrainian people might be the worst with screwing each other over from like just what I've noticed from like stories from people. But it's like, bro, if like these people like stuck together, like they would like fucking do a whole lot better, bro, instead of screwing each other over. Like imagine if Super Ego like actually helped like the Serbian community and got people to finish paying their trucks off and made sure they made a decent money.
Story for you know, Super Ego, it's same story.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying imagine if they did it the right way, bro. They'd be a fucking good company, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, but Super Ego fucked up Serbian people.
yeah, I see that, bro. I see that. So as
Yeah, that's the thing. They sacrifice their own people to be able to, collect the cash. That's basically what it was. You know what I mean?
yeah, but then later they just started sacrificing Americans. Once,
I mean, Americans were the drivers. You
no,
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying, yeah, once they reached the limit of how many Serbian people they could get.
Yeah, but we need to be honest. You know, when I be one time on truck stop and one American guy told me, "Oh, I drive 300 miles. I'm so tired. I say, look, man, I drive 3,000 miles. You know, no sleep, no nothing. What you speak about this? You know,
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. Like I swear, bro.
coast to coast, Bobby. You know, have Long Island to San Francisco, 3,000 miles, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Because I mean, 2,200 right to Chicago. to LA.
I drive this direct.
And for how much money did you drive that load direct? Why don't you tell me that?
I drive this for box truck. I say for box truck, it's $2 per mile. It's $6,000.
Did you pour like Red Bull in your eyes or something, or what did you do?
No, nothing. I'm just crazy, you know.
Wait,
I
no
love money
sleep
and
one time?
No, and I don't know sleep. It's 60 hours, I think.
You
Yeah,
want
that's
a
dangerous,
job?
bro.
Like, you want a job? I'm hiring, bro.
Oh, dude, that's dangerous. You shouldn't
Yeah,
even
but
allow. You shouldn't even allow people to do that, bro. That's wild. I mean, I could see doing like 20-hour shifts and taking like a 4-hour napper, bro. Like that's okay, but 60 hours straight, that's crazy, bro. Because I remember we drove through in a car, dude, from like Sacramento area.
Car and truck, it's not same, you know.
No, I
And
know,
when
that's what I'm
feeling-
saying. But in the car, we drove from like Sacramento to Chicago nonstop, and I was with my friend, dude, and that was fucking crazy. I can imagine in a truck by yourself, that would be nuts, you know?
Yeah, I understand, but
that's
when
easy,
I'm
Bobby.
feeling so tired, I stop and sleep, you know. I don't fuck care.
What do you guys
for
got? The
broken
European
or-
amphetamines, bro? What the fuck is going on, bro?
When you drive in Europe, you know you have when you drive for Turkey, you know, you be 3 or 4 or 5 days on border, and you need to be wake up for moving truck, you know, and that's it in blood, you know. If you go to sleep, every trucks go front of you, you know.
Yeah, I get it, bro, but I mean, that's just dangerous, bro. That's not, you know what I mean? That's 60 hours straight. That's not, you know what I mean? I don't think you should be doing that, bro. That's wild. That's wild, man. Like, you know what I mean?
And look, no
That's not
energy
normal.
powder,
No.
no Red Bull, no drugs, no nothing. Just you know, just drive.
Uh-oh. Who
I
got
mean,
it on
that's
here?
all.
Bellagio, you on
That's all
here?
fun.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
What's going on,
It's all
buddy?
fun and dandy, but
How you
man,
doing?
it's dangerous.
How you been?
I mean,
Not bad. How about yourself?
Good. Did you check those load boards or anything?
Fuck, dude. No, dude. I got, like, right after we got off, I started taking a look at it. Could you DM me that again, please? I'm sorry, bro. Because I had it saved in my tabs and I lost it because the whole fucking thing happened. And my DMs have been fucking blowing up. So I kind of like, if I even went back and looked for it, bro, I'd fucking completely not find it. So if you
I
could,
will.
I'd appreciate it. Just send it to me one more time,
Oh, yeah.
please. Thank
Oh
you
yeah, I
very,
will.
very much, man.
Hey, Bobby, I got a question real quick.
Uh-oh, what is this? ASAP Heating and Cooling. What is this? Not
Yeah,
trucking?
that's my other company. I do heating and cooling on the side.
Damn,
It's like
what
a
you
side
just-
hustle.
What did you just pick up fucking, what did you just pick up the business in other cities while you're driving through, or what's going on?
No. This is I'm certified heating and cooling. But I have a question. I'm in the process of opening my own authority, right?
Mhm.
I was told, that you can get insurance under a box truck for the first 6 months, and then
Or
like
pickup.
750,000, and then to switch it to 1 million. Is this legit or no?
Yeah, 100%. You don't even need a box truck, bro. You can do a pickup truck, dude, and just get the bare minimum coverage that you need to keep it open. And you get, depending on what state you're in, you can get it anywhere from like $300 to $600 a
I'm in
month.
Illinois. And
Illinois.
my dispatch is always telling me, "Hey, don't watch Bobby. Don't watch Bobby on TikTok. He's got." I work for a small Polish company. We're like 100% owner operator. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you probably don't listen to your dispatcher. He's stupid.
It's like every time I call my
Maybe
dispatch,
he's
I'll be like,
scamming him.
I was like, man, why the rate is too low? He's like, you're listening to Bobby too much, right?
Damn, dude. Damn, bunch of haters, dude.
You know?
What's the address? I'm gonna go over there on Monday, dude. Let me talk to this guy.
I can DM you the address. They might be watching the live right now.
Is he bigger than me or is he smaller guy? 'Cause I'm old,
No,
bro.
we don't have yard. It's a 100%
No,
owner
the
operator.
dispatcher I'm saying, how big is he, bro? Because I'm 42 after a heart
No,
attack,
no.
bro. Do I gotta bring him
No,
back?
he's small. He's smaller
Oh, he's
than
small?
you.
Okay, bro,
Yeah.
good. All right.
You probably know the company if I tell you the name, but I can DM you the company.
Yeah, DM it. Now I want to know. Now I'm gonna fucking call him on Monday. Be like, hey.
I'm
What is
100% you know the company. Every time, like, he sent me like a dispatch from Chicago to Milwaukee, pay like $500. It's like, come on, man. The fuel is too expensive now. He's like, yeah, you're listening to Bobby too much, right?
Damn, dude. Listen.
You're a famous guy now, man.
Uh-oh. Trucking
I have
famous.
one question. Asap,
Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
gdje su ti dispečari? Jesu u Nišu ili u Beogradu?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You don't understand Serbian.
No, man, I'm not Serbian. No,
What are you?
Ah,
Oh yeah, I forgot to keep on asking what nationality you are.
I'm
Yeah.
Arab. I'm from Iraq originally.
Oh shit.
A
Damn,
dispečeri su dole u Bosni.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ja mislim da su u Nišu ASAP-ovi.
What the hell's going on here, bro? We need a Google translator, dude.
I know, right?
Damn, Iraq.
I'm-
I haven't seen a person from Iraq in fucking years, bro. Where are you guys hiding at, bro?
Oh, there's a
You-
lot. There's a lot of us here in Chicago, man. We're like a north side. We stay on the north side. You know, Des Plaines, Niles,
Bobby.
Mont Prospect,
Bobby,
Skokie,
you need
know?
to start to learn Serbian.
I think I might have to,
Wait.
bro. I'm pretty, but I don't know if
Bro, have you been in Michigan?
yeah, I've been in Michigan lots of times.
Michigan, San Diego. I mean, all over. We're everywhere, bro.
You mean
I mean,
because
not
there's
much,
Iraqi
not much
people
is
that-
Polish,
that
but
drive
we're
trucks?
everywhere.
So,
Bro, there's a group. Yeah.
no,
There's Iraqi people that drive trucks.
yeah, that's how I
Bro,
met a
we have a
couple.
group on Facebook.
I met a couple a long time
have a
ago, but I
group on
haven't seen an
Facebook, yeah.
Iraqi person in the longest time, bro. Like seriously, like I
Yeah.
can't. Like there's been like, dude, like over a decade what I've seen an Iraqi person.
We
Or
Yeah, we
we
have a-
work
we
under
have a-
the
we
radar,
have a-
Bobby.
we
We
have a
work under
60.
the radar.
We have a 60 of them working for us here at the TQT.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
Because they're all teams. All
Damn.
Iraqis.
Sort of like
Bobby,
that.
we work under the radar.
There you go, dude.
Yeah,
There
they're
you go.
making buckets, man. But they are all teams. All teams.
So it's kind of like
Bobby,
the Uzbeks too. Don't the
Bobby, I'm
Uzbeks
gonna
do
let
that?
you go.
All right, sounds good,
I'm
man.
gonna let
Best
you
of
go,
luck.
man. Let me know. Let me know if you go to Ego, man. I'll join you.
All right, fucking DM me, bro. Let's go. We'll fucking schedule
all
that
right,
shit, dude. I need some
Bobby,
security.
any recommendation for insurance company?
Yes. I got a couple of recommendations for insurance companies, like actually good ones too. So just shoot me a
Okay.
DM. I'll pass you my godson's information. I'm actually,
Appreciate it.
yeah, I'm waiting to close the deal with them. I should have an insurance company that's going to be joining the sponsors for the program. Hopefully, I'm trying to
Okay.
work out a deal with them. But it's like, dude, I went talked to like so many insurance companies. These guys are like pretty good, man. They got like Great West, which most insurance agents don't. It's very hard to get Great West.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, so just shoot me a DM. I'll get you my godson's information. You can shoot him over and talk to
then,
him.
Did you have a live stream in Monday?
I don't know yet, man. It really depends on the live stream. It really depends on how my schedule. Yeah, probably because I'm not doing shit right now. So probably we'll have one.
Okay, then I will try. If you have a live, I will let you know if I have
Oh, if you got your title,
from my
if not, let me know, bro. We'll go to Super Ego first, and we'll get a little group going, and then we'll go to Maybach, bro, and we'll start making videos, dude. Fucking get them both at the same day, dude. I'll be like,
For now, Maybach, I have big respect for Maybach because he give me everything. But we will see in Monday.
yeah. If not,
okay?
we're going over there, bro, making videos. Give Mapco his fucking title, bro. That's it.
Okay, we will see. He say I have him Monday, and I wait.
Awesome. Let us know, bro. If I think I'll be on Monday for sure. If not Tuesday, but Monday I think we'll be on doing a live for sure.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, what do we got here? Candace,
We-
Premier
We
Logistics.
appreciate what you're doing, Bobby, man. We appreciate what you're doing, man.
Thank you. I
Share
appreciate that.
information and everything, man. Really appreciate it. A lot of people who are they were like in the dark. They don't know what's going on, how the business goes, and So, but we really appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah,
for
it's a
us,
fucked
man.
up business, bro. It's a really fucked up business. I can tell you that for fucking sure. But like I said, the whole channel was built on trying to just like help like owner operators and smaller companies that like don't have access to the stuff to try to make sure to hit good markets. Just to kind of like make the most money possible. So I appreciate all
We've
you
been
guys
waiting
listening.
for somebody. We've been waiting for somebody like you for a long time, man.
You guys gotta stop being nice to me.
Like
I'm not
No,
used to
I
this
mean, this
niceness.
is- You're speaking on behalf of everybody, every truck driver, owner, operator. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you. Damn, now I gotta go home and
We
listen
do
to my wife
appreciate
yell
what
at me, so I feel normal, dude. I'm not used to this.
no, you gotta put a schedule like what time you're gonna be on, live streaming till what time, so people know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what my
So,
wife's been telling me too. She's like, you gotta like do a schedule and just do it like every single day. So
Right.
I'm gonna aim for that too, because I do kind of want to turn this like into like at least like a Monday through Friday trucking show. So I kind of like, I'm trying to free up my schedule right now as much as I can to actually be able to do that. I am gonna have to get a different studio. So once I land that studio and then get myself situated, I think I'm gonna start doing that, because I don't want to do it in the mornings. I'm gonna do it like after work hours, because that's usually when most people are on, right? So I think I'm gonna start doing like a schedule to where every Monday through Friday we're gonna jump on at the same exact time, so everybody knows.
We'll help you grow. We'll help you grow your channel. I used to be on TikTok. I had like 500,000 followers, but
Oh,
my
shit.
wife, she closed my account. But I still have
What?
my Instagram. I have almost 100,000 on Instagram. So I'll send you my page. You know, we'll help you grow your channel, man. You know,
Awesome, thank you.
I know
Wait,
a lot
why did she
a lot
close
of
your
bloggers.
account?
Because there was like, okay, when you go on TikTok, it tells you how many percentage females are following you to males. So my followers, like 75% was females.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they'll do it.
You
They'll
know?
do it.
And
That's
my
why-
wife, she's like, what? She's like, nah.
That's why you gotta do. So you weren't doing trucking TikToks? What the fuck are you doing? Fucking
No, I was doing like
dancing
funny
in your underwear in
videos
the
and
truck
stuff.
or something? What the fuck is
No,
going
no,
on?
no,
over
no.
there,
I
man?
was like, my topic was like making funny jokes. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh.
my hashtag alone was like 150 millions of views on my
What?
hashtag. Yes,
Bro, were you making money off of it?
I was. Yeah, one time. I mean, in 2021, I made they sent me 1099 for like $18,000, and then 9,000 and 10,000. So it was like very. You know what I mean?
But so you didn't even
'Cause I was
explore
getting
taking
paid by
sponsors
views.
on yet.
I was not taking. It was just personal. I'm not. I was. You know, I got a lot of emails. You know, with sponsorship and stuff like that. But I was just doing it for my personal. You know, for fun.
Yeah, but you
know?
could have converted that, bro, into fucking like some real money.
I know, but I don't know, man. It was too much with the wife, and she was like, "No, you gotta close this." I was like, "Okay."
Uh-oh. So what you get for dancing in your underwear in your truck, bro? You shouldn't have done that, bro. And just asking for fucking bad news.
But I still have my Instagram page, which is I have almost 100,000 followers in there. You know how hard is it to get 100,000 followers on Instagram?
Oh, dude, my Instagram was dead for the longest. It just blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Finally, like, after posting like 1,000 videos, now it's finally starting to like really grow. YouTube's the hardest for me, man. YouTube's a little rough, but I think I found a little cheat code to bump it up right now. Because now if I post a YouTube video, I send an email list to everybody that's subscribed. Oh yeah, BobbyLowe's.com. Go sign up for the newsletter. And then I'll email everybody that when the video comes out, and now I'll post it on, because the Facebook started doing good too, so I'll post it on my Facebook to go check out the videos that are coming out on YouTube. So now it's kind of giving it a boost and it's growing a little bit faster. So I think I figured that out. So
Do you post YouTube Reels or a full YouTube video?
all the reels that I post like on Instagram, Facebook, right, and then YouTube. But then I also do like this goes on, like clips from this show goes on to YouTube, and then also I do like separate videos, like long form videos as well on there as well. You know.
And then, you know, the biggest platform right now is TikTok. You know what I mean? So
I think it was, bro. I think it's falling off, bro. I think Instagram's making a comeback, dude. I think Instagram's making a comeback.
and Instagram here in the U.S., but if you go nationwide, it's TikTok.
Yeah.
Like worldwide, TikTok is still #1. But what you do, okay, I'm giving you like a friendly advice. You know how to grow your channel. You know.
No, of course, I'll take anything,
post,
bro.
Yeah, post video every day on your TikTok. Make it short, like not more than 20-second, 30-second video, right?
So
And
that way
then-
you get the views and then get blow up for the
Yes.
fucking followers. Yeah, that's my problem,
Yes.
bro. All my shit's like a minute plus. You know what I mean?
Right? No, too long. You know, the
Yeah.
very first catch is like the 5-second video, and then okay, like me as in followers, like why would I continue watching your video? I want something, you know, specific. You know, like put always topic and have your own hashtag. Create your own hashtag. You know, Bobby hashtag, whatever. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
will help you grow your account.
Yeah, the
you
only
know?
reason I didn't do that is because I wanted to like more organically grow it with people that actually like listen to what I say. Because I did research about it, and this is the method that I did research, and I tried. You know, I didn't try it because like the reason I didn't want to try it is because then I'll just get followers that don't mean anything, a lot of them. So that way, when my content goes up, you know what I mean, that's like longer or like more related to like trucking, they're gonna skip through that shit, and then in the long run, it's gonna gonna hurt me from them skipping, the content that they need to be watching. So that's kind of why I didn't take that route. I kind of took the more organic, like, hey, if you like me, you like me.
That's very smart, actually.
Yeah, so I appreciate the advice, and I did look into it though, because like I said, but that's the only thing is like you get.
We'll help you grow your channel. Don't worry, we're gonna share it everywhere. We have a group on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Like I'm talking about our community. The Arab community is very big here in the U.S. So
Yeah, I grew up with a bunch of Palestinian people myself.
Right. So we have a group on Facebook for truckers. There's like over 45,000 members there. We've been there for like 10 years or so.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm trying to grow my Facebook group. I got to start working on that too, but I don't even post on there barely ever. I got to start. There's just too much shit, bro. Like the social media thing's like way too much stuff.
Right. You gotta manage your schedule, because they'll take away, time from your family and everything. So you gotta manage. Let's say,
I mean, right now the only family time I got is Sunday right now as it is, bro. But like,
how much money you making, Bobby?
Not enough, bro. Not enough.
It's never enough.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby,
you have your own trucking company, Bobby, right?
Yeah, I'm closing that down, dude. I'm going more towards social media. Yeah,
are you gonna focus on social media?
Yeah, because it's just we got to the point where we're like losing money. Now we got to the point where we got past zero. So right now, like we kind of like talked about it. So we're like, dude, there's no point in these headaches right now, because like it got to the point where the social media was like I was getting paid more off social media than I was paying myself in the business. And like, dude, and now I kind of like there's like all these like offers and all this crazy shit that I'm getting because of the social media. So like I think it's gonna be way less stress and a lot more money for me not to even do that shit no more.
What were you doing though, Bobby? Is it brokerage, asset based? What is it?
The brokerage shit's still gonna go because I did I got like consulting deal. Did somebody just flush the toilet? I kind of got like a consulting deal with my buddy to help grow his brokerage, so that's a little bit going. It's making money on its own. And then I was doing intermodal over here in Chicago. So I just don't.
Yeah, I did.
Don't want to deal with it no more, dude. It's fucking a headache, bro. Just
for a company called Global CFS.
I don't think I heard of Global CFS. We did a little bit different intermodal than what you're thinking, but yeah, I'm sick of it, dude, and fucking like. It just seems like a lot less stress and a lot less shit if I go this way. So I'm gonna have to go this way because even like the 3 trucks, because I picked up the 3 trucks to dispatch for content, so that's paying money. Then making money off the content, and it's like it just seems like so much easier and so much less stress not to do it. But I still have to do shit in trucking because like a lot of the social media influencers that I talk to, you know what I mean? They're like they completely got out of trucking, and that's great, nothing to them. But I just think like for what I do, I have to be booking freight right now because I wasn't even booking freight for the last like 10 years. Probably, you know what I mean? I just started booking freight recently because I was like, I have to get in there because if I'm going to talk about hot markets, I need to be booking freight. Otherwise,
gotta know the market.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of like, I think I have to lean in more towards like actually booking freight over the road and then doing the social media. So like, you know what I mean? So when people like say shit, I'm just not saying shit to say shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bobby, about insurance.
Yes.
About trucking insurance. I will DM you new insurance from Jeff Bezos. My Bosnian guy, he's now CEO for that company, and they're starting in next 2 months for truckings and everything. So,
oh shit!
But Jeff Bezos is owner for all of it.
Damn, now this guy even fucking first he tried starting car dealerships on Amazon. Now he's doing fucking trucking insurance. Jesus Christ!
Well, he was also trying to get into the produce industry, like some indoor vertical agricultural growing. And that shit went out of business. So he's fucking dabbling in everything.
Wait, what did he do? Sorry, I missed that because I was trying to read
So it was like indoor vertical growing, like pretty much having a farm inside of a warehouse. It was called Plenty. They were out of Compton. They were one of my customers, Compton, California, and they went out of business because I don't know, they weren't just selling well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna be trying a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, why wouldn't you if you're already at that point? I mean, dude, he took over the server, the server shit like crazy, bro. With AWS, whatever, right? Amazon World Providers or whatever the fuck it's called. Dude, like they're killing it, dude. I think that's more profitable than Amazon, right? If I'm not, I don't want to be lying. I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
The TMS that I have uses AWS, and I haven't had any problems. They don't shut down or anything like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, man. Like just the stuff they're doing, man. I mean, once he definitely went the right direction. He's definitely smart. I think he completely stepped away from Amazon itself, right? From my understanding, like somebody else is running it.
Sold it off or some shit.
No, I think he just stepped down and then let somebody else take over it. And he's still fucking balling off from it, but I mean, it is what it is, man. But
So you have your brokerage business right now, or?
yeah, it's still going. I mean, like I don't own, like I'm just consulting in it. It's not like I own it or nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna try to keep growing that because that's obviously pretty lucrative if you get rolling. We did have a little bump right now because my buddy was working with us, but he totally fucking screwed us and went somewhere else. But my other buddy started, a couple other people are working out of Kosovo. They're doing really good with like the drayage moves. They do a lot of drayage moves.
All right.
So I mean that's moving. I could probably concentrate on that a little bit, and I got to just dispatch a couple trucks, maybe like 5 or 6 trucks, just to kind of have like a steady flow of extra money, and then fucking just so I could kind of be in the loop with what's going on, and then gonna concentrate heavily on the social media after this, man.
It's so fucking hard to make money when if you have a drayage like you're doing drayage brokerage. It's so
dude,
fucking
actually,
tough.
dude, they seem to be doing it, bro. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're making it work, man. Like,
There's certain areas, like I know I'm here in LA, so I get a lot of opportunities in LA, and there's just fucking Asian carriers that are doing it dirt cheap, fucking can't even compete. Unless you have like a certain niche. What was that?
You just got to get the right customers, bro, because eventually it goes up the ladder. Once you get too high up on the ladder, you're going to get a person that pays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times that shit's so fucking watered down because, like, you got, like, a customer, right? Then they give that shit to the freight forwarder. The freight forwarder brings it, just say, from Italy to Illinois, right? And then that freight forwarder will give it to a broker to start bringing it from fucking whatever, right? And that broker's giving it to, like, a fucking trucking company. Like, if you actually reach the customer, like, itself, or the freight forwarder, then you're going to be getting the money, right? But if you go like through a brokerage and this and that, then there's going to be nothing left by the time it gets down. You know what I mean?
So many hands in the pot.
Yeah. So you got to get like up there, dude. There's a lot of big companies that do a lot of moves, bro. A lot of moves. And even though it's not like crazy rips, anywhere from like 150 to maybe $300 a rip. But if you're doing a bunch of them, then that money starts adding up a little bit, man.
The oversized business is it's a good niche.
Crazy, dude.
So.
Yeah, we had one load, and that's a kid that fucking left too. I'm still pissed off about that. But fucking, like if I told you guys the rip he made on one load, you wouldn't even believe me, bro, if I told you, dude. Like I've never seen such a big rip before in my life, ever.
Yeah, I just started, I don't know if you remember, we talked like about 3 months ago or 2 months ago. I just started the brokerage, and it's slowly growing, man. I finally got approval, RTS, OTR, so they're slowly starting to approve me and shit. So it's been a battle, but starting to do some good, solid revenue now.
That's good, man. Keep it going, bro.
Keep it going. Bobby. What's up? Bobby, we do the brokerage all from Mexico.
Really?
I send you that website from all car parts. We do brokerage, so we bid on loads and they cross the United States. We have a docks in Laredo and El Paso, so from there. They go all over the states.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. There's some international shit, dude.
It's not load under 10, 20 grand, man.
What? From the border?
Yeah, from Mexico direct.
Oh, you're bringing it bonded direct?
Yeah. We have a carrier. We have a carrier who bring stuff to America, to US.
To the warehouse?
To the border, to the warehouse. And then we take from the warehouse to Kentucky, Detroit.
But you're doing it from the whole point, from Mexico where it picked up to the delivery. Okay, so you hired a Mexican carrier.
Yes.
Then you hired a warehouse, and then you hired the truck that picks it up.
1800 it's to they bring the load from Mexico to border.
Okay. And then are you guys using intermodal at all to ship them from those warehouses, or no, or just all trucks?
All trucks.
All trucks, okay.
What part of Mexico?
Probably all over, I'm guessing, right?
From all over, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in Mexico.
I sent you
translating? Are you translating?
I will send you that website so you know where it's coming from.
Thank you, man. You're very nice. Yeah, keep sending anything, bro. I'm looking for anything. No, he's not transloading. They hire warehouses to do the transloading for them. So it's like a bonded warehouse.
I see.
Yeah. So like.
I see.
Yeah. And because depending, if you're doing a lot of business, dude, like that, you might as well, look into getting your own right. But then you get fucking headaches, bro. It's like once you start getting into this like fucking business deeper and deeper, like even like the bigger companies I worked at, like everybody wants to keep growing, bro. Like I just don't get it, man. Like just get to a nice, like if you're gonna do trucking, get to a nice spot where it's comfortable and just roll with that. Because once you start getting too many trucks and you got to get it shopped and you got to make sure people don't steal it from you, keep inventory, the truck repair shop, fucking holy like. Dude, that shit gets overwhelming, man. Like, trucking gets overwhelming, man, once you get to a certain point.
Yeah, my company make more money when
Bobby,
they have like 20, 30 trucks.
I just want to know what you're about. What do you do?
Hold on, sorry, go ahead. We'll just finish up, Elijah. What were you saying? Then we'll go to Miles.
I say our company, when we
I'll
have
go
like
on
20,
mute.
30 trucks, we make buckets.
That's nice.
And now when they have like 50, 60, man, like you say, stealing, shop, trailers, repairs, I'm like, man. And I asked my cousin, why you do that? He's like, well, I try to think to be bigger, but now he's just smaller, man.
Yeah, that's what happens.
He's losing money all over.
Sorry. Okay, Miles, go ahead, buddy. I know you've been trying to say something. Go ahead. Where did he go?
All good, man. I didn't be disrespectful. I just
No,
want to
you're
jump
good,
in,
bro.
and
Yeah.
I noticed I haven't seen trucking side of TikTok, and I'm all of a sudden getting a lot of stuff on this. So I own an agency, and I run about maybe 1,500 loads a month.
So
Fully
you're
broker,
a
but
broker
agency
agent,
I
you're
have
saying?
is
You're a broker agent, you're saying?
broker agent,
Okay.
but asset-based company.
Okay, nice.
I'm not asset-based agent. I'm asset-based company, right?
Yeah, and then you got the agent separately, correct? Yeah.
So my company, correct, yep. So we use our assets probably about 5% of the time, 95% of the time we broker out. For the most part, we only deal with owner operators and small time carriers, some big time carriers on dedicated stuff, but outside of that, not too much. But I was really just looking for some feedback on what you're seeing the market's doing, and wanted to figure out what you're doing, and if you're asset based broker, like what your establishment is, and then I wanted to hear, like I said, first time jumping into a channel where people were talking about brokerage and freight and things. So
Really?
this was neat to me. So, well, I just haven't seen it on TikTok yet. I guess I haven't searched it.
Yeah,
Maybe I should have. I guess I've been slammed with business and haven't thought about, hey, why not?
There's a lot of people out there
maybe-
that fucking just have fluff. Just
Yeah,
just know one side of the business, and that's pretty much fucking it. At least here you cover
Well, one
a,
thing
a
I'm
good side of
curious-
modals and different topics on brokerage and different sides of it.
One thing I'm curious about really is dispatchers versus brokers. You know, from a carrier aspect, they hate brokers, but I don't ever hear people saying they hate dispatchers. So
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
fucking
curious,
hate
like
dispatchers.
why is it the dispatchers are receiving less negative feedback as much as brokers? And my always response to carriers getting mad at brokers is just like, hey, look, you get the customer just as much as I can. Like, you have the same free will as I do. So why are you mad at us, brokers?
Well,
but now I'm hearing about dispatchers in the market, and I'm wondering, why are they not getting the same grief that as brokers are?
I mean, there's a lot of tension between like dispatchers and drivers. Maybe this is more behind the scenes. Like, I've seen some wild shit. You know what I mean? Like, drivers coming trying to beat up a dispatcher and shit, like in real life. But okay, the hate for brokers is because here's where the hate, like anybody. And okay, this is my opinion, right? So don't drag me through the mud on this.
Sure.
This is
No, it's my opinions
and,
too.
Like, the people that don't understand the business completely, right? So say for example, like say somebody's like a driver or like fucking like even like an owner up that's leased to a company that doesn't quite understand and just keeps like hearing all this negative shit about brokers, like so they're like, oh, these guys are not doing nothing, they sit on their ass on a computer working from their mom's basement and they're making fucking money. You know what I mean? That's what they think, but they don't see the fact that, like, you know how many brokers fail, how many months or even a year or 2 years you go without making real good money before you find a good customer, before you learn this shit. Like, they don't see that part, right? Like, they don't see any of that part, and they think it's that easy. Like, they don't understand that a person with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks can't go to a big shipper and sign up with them because they're not even gonna give them the fucking time of day. You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't even be able to handle a water drop in a bucket of the freight that they actually have. So
Can't service them.
yeah, and then also a lot of brokers, you know, have been obviously taking advantage of the situation for the last 3 years prior to October, so that's some hate buildup over there as well. But at the same time, the market just turned around, but the carriers are going to be doing the same shit. So you can't, and like in my opinion, you can't be mad at a broker because when the market was bad, they wanted to make money. That's you know, the tables were in favor of them. So why not take advantage of it? And there's just scumbag people on both sides. You could be a broker and be a scumbag, and you could be a carrier and be a scumbag. And I just think like there's a big mess of, and plus social media had a huge aspect of it, of these people like dumb people is like jumping in like, oh, put a 3% cap on brokers, $5, and like all this crazy shit people are talking. And then these people that are not like, you know, like going through a tough time, not making a lot of money, they want to jump in. And it's kind of like I compare it to like politics. Like, either if you're left or right, Like, you know, a lot of times you could get along with each other.
Sure.
It's just those people that go too far left or too far right are the ones that causing all that drama, right? And the ones that make all the fucking noise. But the normal people that are working, trying to bust their ass and better themselves, they don't really get involved in that shit because they're focusing on making money. And then you just hear about it because the small percentage on both sides are the ones like yapping too much about it, I think.
Well said. Very well said. You know, you're right.
Hey, Bobby,
It's a lot of the bad apples that are jumping in. They're saying they know, hey, we're having a problem with brokers because they're the ones that had problems with the brokers in the past, maybe because they messed up in the past. But the same token, like when we as brokers we get in the mix, we have RFPs, we have allocations, we're stuck to what we got, and when we get bent over, we have to still get the same money we got on contract. But then when a carrier doubles over and says, sorry, we can't pick up your load, well, we got to recover, and we can't go back to our customer and ask for more money. We're stuck at that rate.
Well, I mean,
whether the carrier thought it was good or not, but well, sometimes I get that, but you know, I do that in very rare instances. I don't go back to the customer and say, hey, I need more money.
Flipped out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, since you didn't listen.
Well, right now, everybody's doing that right now because right now it's a driver's market, in my opinion.
Yeah, but look how many months they're going without doing it, and how many people took losses at brokerages, right? Like so many.
They are, but it's a driver's market now, but also finally the shippers are catching on to it and they're realizing, so therefore they're more willing to allow us
that's what I'm saying. Like
get rate increases on top of our contracts.
Since October, everybody was holding on and not going back because they're like, okay, let us take losses for a little bit. This is not going to last, but this outlasted what everybody was expecting.
Yep.
So
way outlasted.
Yeah, and it took like the customers like a while to realize it, but that's your guys' fault because like after a month, you guys should have been like, hey, bro, rates are fucked up. We need to do something. But like we talked to there's this guy Bradley. Fuck, I still got to do a podcast with Bradley, bro. Fucking Bradley just dissed me last time.
Well, true. You're 100% right, but at the same time, the customers put their RFPs in the right position too. So whenever they did their RFPs and they go out and do awards, your awards are coming out right when the market was going to flip.
Yeah, but
Notice
it's either
that?
you take losses or
I don't
lose the customer.
I don't know if your shipper's the same. Right. It's like right in that moment, you're getting those awards and you're getting lane awards and you're seeing, okay, here's my allocation. So what do? Do I tell the customer I can't accept now? I priced it back in February. Now I'm getting my awards here March and April, and I need to reach, and I need to adjust to market because I'm losing. Like, I've been in it for like since April 1st, I've been losing $10,000 a day just because of my pricing.
Holy fuck.
Just because of my pricing, because I was already prepared, but I was prepared for the pricing that was going to happen naturally. I knew this was going to happen, but not to this degree, and not this significant, and not this fast. So I thought it was going to shake out by June, but it's something that's going to last longer. Yeah, but I had a long call today, a 2-hour call about one of my largest customers, and we're seeing that they're asking us, hey, what do you need? Because your KPIs are and your acceptance rates are terrible. But for you to maintain acceptance rates, what do we need from you?
Yeah, but imagine
shippers are now asking me what they want, what we need.
After you fall off and they put it on their spot board, imagine how much they're fucking overpaying. That's why they're coming back to you right now. And
so shippers are getting smart. They realizing that. They know. They know that.
It's a snowball effect. Everybody's going to catch wind of it.
How much money did you guys, like when we talked to, I'm telling you, when we talked to Bradley, it was supposedly a Suntech, I think he's a Suntech agent, right? He has like a decent amount of like people under him, and they're fucking like losing. I don't know. I think he said it. I don't want to say. I don't know if he said it on a podcast or not. I mean, on live or not. But they're losing so much fucking money, bro. And then since October heated up and they started losing money, they're like, okay, November's gonna be better. December's gonna be better. They're like, for sure, January's gonna be better, right? That never happened. Oh, February has to get fucking better, right? And it wasn't until like February, March is when you guys actually started going back to your customers saying like, hey, something's wrong here, we need more money, but you ate dicks since October, you know what I mean? That's a long time to eat dicks for, dude.
Yep.
It is. No, I agree with you. At the same time, I've got long-standing customers.
Just to address the dispatcher versus broker, dispatchers, in my sense, how I see it, how I run my business, dispatchers are getting loads for owner-operators. So when I get a dispatcher that calls in and he's hunting loads for his owner-op, what could be a mom and pop shop, just one guy or two guys, I won't even deal with them, to be honest. I'll be like, hey man, if your driver wants this load, have him call me, because there's just too much back and forth. And to be honest, what's really cracking down on these dispatchers is highway. Highway's like making these guys verify that they're actually employees of this trucking company. And if you're just running a multiple MC numbers, most likely, if you're not getting verified through highway, all these big brokers are looking at that, and they want to see that truck pinging in that specific location where that truck is picking up. So
highway
Yeah, we
stuff,
have
that's,
to
I
have
mean,
driver
brokers.
with we have to have driver company with validating a picture of their VIN on their truck. And
Yep.
it has to be validated with their insurance. Because otherwise, we're not messing with it. I mean, I do it with too many high security loads. I can't mess with it.
That's good.
you know?
That's why fucking like, you know what I mean? A lot of carriers are like the rail shit's is gonna be done, dude. Because like a lot of people are like railing shit, and now it's like you can't even do that no more, bro. Because you're gonna get burned out by brokers all the fucking time. You know what I mean? It's like
Same thing.
You know.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah,
same
brokers
time too.
are
Like we're not
maintaining
even.
the relationship with the
well,
shippers.
we gotta respect each other though. If he's talking, we can't like interrupt each other. So we gotta let the people.
Yeah.
finish.
No. Excuse me.
No, that
Sorry.
wasn't your. That was on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
That was on a broker. Yeah, go ahead, man. You were talking, Miles. Go ahead.
All I was saying was that no, you're 100% right. Like what we're seeing too on our end is that when we book with dispatchers, our challenge is that we can't verify, like, because we try to do every rate confirmation that we send out, we put in there that you must be using some kind of GPS software. Either it's ours, we'll let you use a MacroPoint or Forkites, but if you have Samsara or your own kind of device or whatever you use, we need to see that, and it must be active the entire time. Otherwise, we put a rate confirmation that we issue a fine if you don't maintain tracking from time of pickup to time of delivery.
Yeah.
And we're getting
there's
some kickback on
ways
that
around
too.
that.
And I hate to do that, but at the same time, I gotta find something to make sure I know where my load's at.
Yeah, you probably if you're gonna do tracking, do it like there's ways around that tracking shit, but like if you like seen that
Oh, I
shit,
know.
you'll be
I know.
surprised.
I know they got multiple numbers, and I know they can do different things. But I mean, you got some suggestions on how I can improve the high intensity and high sensitive, high
Damn, I don't be
value.
busting out my
type
consolidation
loads.
and rail people, bro. I don't want to do that to you guys, so I can't give you advice on that, unfortunately, bro. That's but yeah, I would say, bro, that like from what I've seen so far, the one that's like the least fake is if you do like direct like ELD with them, it's probably the best one, to be honest. I'm gonna tell you because you do high security loads. So like for example, if you do like MacroPoint or any other one, that could be 100% spoofed and faked. If you're doing direct ELD with a reputable ELD provider, then you're probably going to be the most safest on that.
What's one of the top reputable? So Trucker Tools is one.
No, Trucker Tools is just an app like MacroPoint. That's you could
okay.
no problem either.
That's their truck stop, right?
Yeah, I think Truck Stop or was Truck Stop or D? No, DAT. I think. Fuck, I should know this.
DAT.
Yeah, I think it's DAT.
It'll tell
Okay.
you though when it's there's a fake, like if you have a computer phone number.
Bro, I'm telling you guys, man, just trust me on this one. You won't know, like, because if you like any big ELD provider that's known, like Samsara, you know what I mean, Motive or whatever ones are, like Verizon, like shit, like any big one that's a big company that's reputable, that's not gonna fuck around. Those are the safest bet to take those trackings from those people, dude. But at the same time, do that and grab a MacroPoint. Do two. Why not do two? You know what I mean? Especially if you're dealing with high value loads, man. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like, we all know what some of these big reputable companies. So one of my main customers is going to be one that is probably a device you're using right now. And there's some lot of heavy tracking requirements on that. But we also put devices in the trucks and in the trailers as well. So we protect ourselves, probably 5 different points of GPS tracking that we use.
That's another thing that I fucking I got questions about, because like technically, legally, I don't think you're allowed to put a tracking device in your load in somebody's trailer if you don't tell them about it. Like I'm surprised there's no lawsuits yet that came on for that.
Well, technically you can if you put it in the pallet.
Well, no, you can't because
the driver doesn't own the pallet.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. He does if it's in his. So once you give a rate confirmation to a carrier and they pick up your load, that load is legally their possession until they deliver it. And the rate confirmation is a contract that states that as long as they're in possession, that's their shit, right? So that's why if you ever, I don't know if you ever dealt with a situation, like for example, like say you got a high value load, right? I pick it up from you on the MC. And then I'm going to call you and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm just going to keep your shit. And you're going to be like, what do you mean I'm going to keep your shit? I'm like, I'm going to keep your shit, bro. Sue me, You're going to call the cops. The cops are going to come to me. I'm going to show them the rate confirmation. I'm going to be like, hey, this is a legal binding contract. This is in my possession. And anything he wants to do is a civil matter. And the cop's going to talk to the sergeant or whatever. He's going to be like, fuck, he's right. He's going to go back to you. He's going to be like, sorry, we can't do anything about it. Then you're going to call me. I'm like, hey, go fuck yourself. I'm keeping your load. And then there's nothing you can do about it besides take me to court and sue me for that load. So the point I was trying to make with that is that, like, you know what I mean? So, like, when you put that shit on the people's truck, technically that's their possession while you're driving it. And if you don't tell them that there's a tracking device on there, basically you're spying on them without their consent. In a lot of states, that is super illegal. And, like, I'm surprised nobody sued anybody for that yet, dude. I'm surprised that has not happened.
That's wild. So tell me this. I mean, if I put if my client puts a tracking device inside a pallet, and we're tracking that truck and trailer because of that device being inside their goods,
technically,
the driver can technically sue us.
I don't know. It's a legal issue, which I'm like, I kind of talked to a lawyer about it, and my lawyer's like, yeah, let me look into it, but he never got back to me because I kind of just wanted to know, because technically that freight is under their possession. It belongs to them while they're hauling that load. That freight does not belong back to you until that load is delivered at the receiver. So, like, when people put those
so does it become a civil matter or a criminal matter? Because if
that's the thing.
So let's just say that that freight is worth let's just say, for example, it's worth $10 million. And I've got a tracking device on one of those pallets. And so if you, based on what you're saying that if I have a tracking device inside that pallet of a truckload that's got $10 million in value, cargo, the driver is aware that I have a high value load, and they do have the insurance to cover everything, but they just decide to go rogue. And then they say, oh, well, we just realized that you're tracking us now with a device. We're going to hold this load hostage only because we don't feel that only because we feel this is an invasion of privacy, and we want to challenge this now. We don't deliver your load because you've invaded our privacy now. So does that mean if the possession of freight is now in the driver's sense, and he now holds a $10 million load in value? So now does he get does it now turn into a felony charge?
No, because he's in possession of that freight under the rate contract. He can say whatever.
That's what I'm saying. He's in possession of a $10 million load, and so he's stolen $10 million for the freight.
He didn't steal it legally. That's his shit until he delivers it. So, like, I know it sounds crazy, bro. Like, I know you probably don't believe me.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. No, I want to understand it. I want to understand what you're saying.
Okay, but I could park that load in my fucking warehouse, in my yard, right? The cops could come here, and I'll tell them to fucking beat it. It's a civil matter. And they can't do nothing. You have to take me to court.
No matter the value. No matter the value.
If I straight stole it and then you see me selling it, you know what I mean? You catch me selling it and shit like that, then yes, that's different. But if I just park this shit, you know what I mean, and leave it, and nobody could come grab it because it's on my property. Nobody could come grab it. The cops can't arrest me for it. I could just tell them, like you said, you invaded my privacy. I got to take this to court. Or there's a counting hold. They owe me money they haven't paid. So until that clears up, I'm holding this shit. And there's nothing they could do. The cop's going to come back to you and tell you it's civil. Now, it might be different if it's like anything ATF. You know what I mean? Then it might be different because then the feds get involved. But if it's regular state police, they're not going to do shit, dude. They can't do shit. Unless you actually stole it, you have proof they stole it, we're selling it, or whatever the fuck.
But they can't. So they can't find out where the load is then, where the cargo is, because the cargo is, if it's in your trailer and you've parked the trailer somewhere else, then so who's in possession at that point?
The trucking company is hauling the load.
Okay, so if the customer says, "Hey, I want to know where my freight's at. I feel like it's been stolen because the driver's not telling us where the trailer is." Is that then the theft scenario?
No, I mean, yeah, but if he doesn't tell you, but he could just tell you, like, hey, it's here in my yard. And the cops could call me, you could show them, like, hey, it's here, and then that's it. What are they going to do? It's not stolen,
I guess my question to you is, what leverage does the customer have considering the situation that you're telling me right now? Like, how do I help my team understand what they need to do to mitigate this type of scenario?
Just work with good carriers, bro. Damn, you've never been put in no crazy situations like this before?
Oh no, I have, dude. I've had claims that are my biggest claim was $350.
So I'm saying, and how many times out of these situations have the cops done anything, bro?
The best thing they've done, you're right. That's a good point. They've made police reports and they've just
just basically nothing.
They've just pressured. If anything, they had no control.
Yeah, the cops.
They've had no authority.
Yeah, exactly. So like even if the trucking company like halfway knows their fucking law and shit like that, they could tell the cop to go fuck himself. You know what I mean?
So
So what do we do, man? Like, how do we protect our customers, and how do we like?
Can I give you a suggestion real quick? Sorry, not trying to step on anybody. Well, first I'll introduce myself. Hi, my name is Mike Williams. I'm a owner-operator that's leased onto a small carrier.
Okay.
And I'm a heavy hauler for whatever that matters. But as the broker, you can actually include the additional tracking device that's going to be part of the load into the rate contract. So if there's any ever complaint, look, you signed it as the carrier. You agreed to the terms of this contract to include that additional tracking device.
Exactly. That's why I said you should let them know. That's 100% right, dude. And just put it in a rate count like you said. Once they sign it, you're good, right? But they still could hold it though. Like even if they, because if they want to hold your shit, they can hold your shit.
There ain't nothing you can do but sue them for it.
So they can still hold it, but they wouldn't have any position, and they wouldn't have any leverage on the civil action.
Well,
kind
that's
of
the
thing.
thing.
So
like, I need to know
I have
from a
it
lawyer.
in my rate confirmation. I have it in my rate confirmation that you will be tracked. You have to use back point tracking or provide your own tracking. Otherwise, there may be tracking devices in your truck. Just it's an awareness scenario. We always do that just because I like drivers. I want to take care of my drivers and be upfront with them, let them what they're dealing with before I even use them for any load. So if I tell them in my rate confirmation that, hey, just so you know, we need required tracking. We have tracking in your truck. So then, therefore, they can't sue for evasion of privacy because they're aware of it. They signed it, right?
Yep. Yeah, possibly. But then
it doesn't.
what if it's an owner
But basically, you're saying they could still hold it.
Oh yeah, they could definitely hold it, bro. The holding part's no. I mean, they could just hold it for no reason. They shit you could do about it, dude. I mean, you could put freight cars and shit like that, but if you run into a company that doesn't give a fuck what happens to them, like what levers do you have? You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna scare them.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, like, if you know this part of the law, do you know the other part of the law that says what can we say in our rate confirmations that's
the problem,
that can negate this?
There's the problem. It doesn't.
Is there not anything?
No, because that's the problem. Like, if the carrier doesn't give a fuck, the carrier doesn't give a fuck. Because everything's going to be civil matter eventually, right? So, like, but then even they could go out, like, dude, this is why, like, the freight industry is, like, super fucked up, man. Especially with, like, fraud and shit like that. That's why when, like, all these people are, like shouting, like, 3% cap on brokers, $5 a mile minimum. Like, bro, you guys are concentrating on the wrong things, man. Like, why do you think our insurance rates are super fucking high? It's because all the fucking fraud and theft that's going on, right? Like, why, just not even for cargo, but even, like, say you got a normal car, bro, and you live in like Chicago, for example, where cars are stolen crazy, your insurance premiums are gonna be a lot higher than they were if you live where I live in Indiana, for example, right? So like all this shit for like high costs and all that kind of shit, I think they're concentrating like a lot of stuff on the wrong shit. They should be advocating for stuff that's actually gonna help the transportation industry instead of like just shit that's keeping people divided on, in my opinion. But yeah.
Wow, I couldn't. Yeah. I mean, like, this is very insightful. I really appreciate this conversation, Bobby.
Well, awesome. I have a question for y'all as brokers, because I'll say I'm a newer owner-operator. I've been an owner-operator now for 3.5, going on 4 years. When you as the brokers go to a shipping customer and get the contract to broker out, all their freight or a percentage of their freight, y'all give them a bid for like a cost per mile, right?
Well, yeah, that and the fuel surcharge usually is depends on the customer. Some of them want all-in quotes, some of them want like a line haul, and then you get fuel added on top of that. So I mean, it really depends on the customer.
Yeah. Okay. So I was right thinking that. Is there not a clause in y'all's contracts that includes like, hey, if we need to renegotiate 3 months in because the market has changed, is that not something that y'all include in y'all's contracts?
It depends, man, because if you got a customer that you really want, they got the upper hand, so you're just gonna sign whatever the fuck they give you, right? Now, if from what I noticed is, like, for example, like say big carriers, right? Like they'll fucking like if you need to use them, they'll redline the shit out of contract. I just actually like noticed this recently. They'll redline the shit out of contracts with brokers, with customers, and whatever. And if that broker or customer really needs them, they're just gonna fucking agree to this shit, right? So I mean, it really depends on your leverage, what you hold, and what you could do, and you know how big your balls are, basically, right? So if you're like a smaller person, like you know, and you're just gonna land a big customer, you're gonna be happy that you just got that customer. So you're not even gonna think about that, or you're gonna be scared to even ask them because they might tell you to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? So it really depends on your position, the scenario, the customer, the site. Like it's so many different variables that there's really no just one answer for that, in my opinion. But unless you guys want to chime in.
Yeah, just piggyback off that. I mean, it's not very common that there is a re-rate clause scenario. A lot of times, if you're doing a contract, you're going to deal with this is what you're going to get. This is the rate you accept. You get an approval rate. You go through multiple rounds. Sometimes you have one round. Then you have other customers just want an all-in rate. But there's not necessarily a clause or a contract that says in that clause that says that you can have a re-rate opportunity. That's just based on relationship. So if your customer relationship says, you know, hey, I feel like I'm okay with going to my customer and saying, hey, we're just having a tight end of the market. We need to have a rate increase on this lane, particularly, or for this particular load, then that's up to you as a broker or salesperson or dispatcher, so on and so forth. But for the most part, it's for what we do on my end is that we don't turn down freight. We take our loads, we run it, and if we get to a point where we've run loads enough times for at least 30 to 60 days, after that point, if we're still losing the profit on that particular lane or situation, then we go to the customer and say, hey, our relationship's good enough. Can we go ahead and do a temporary increase? But for the most part, we just take it, we bite it, we eat it, and the broker will eat it. And it's only because we're only eating it because the truckers are the ones saying that they have to have this rate to get this load done.
Yeah,
the customer wants to maintain a relationship with the customer. Exactly.
Yeah, but the problem is
the broker or dispatcher wants to expect the market's going to come back, and if it doesn't come back, then we're okay. But if it does come back, then we're good.
Yeah, because the customer has backups on backups on backups. So like basically, when you're like quoting for customers, like you're one of like many people that are quoting, so they have backups lined up already, right? With the next rates better than yours most of the time. So I mean, not better, but the next best rate after yours. So if they drop you, it just goes to the next person line. They fuck up, it goes to the next person line. Then they also got spot boards. So like if you're in a contract and you get a tender and you reject it, it either goes to the next person in line or it goes into the spot market, the spot board for them, right? So like customers have backups and backups. So these especially the big brokerages, the way they do it is they kind of have their AI and all their little systems that try to figure out like what the market's going to be and what they're quoting. So like, all right, these months we're going to lose this, then we're going to make that. So it kind of balances out as like a numbers game. But what happened since October is they weren't expecting this market to go fucking super crazy. So they kept eating these losses thinking that it's going to go back down. It never did. So now they're in a situation they're in. All right, sorry, I had to cough. Anybody else? Okay, I think we gotta end this, man. I gotta go. It's been almost 2 hours, dude. I gotta fucking go do stuff. So, I appreciate everybody jumping in.
Do stuff, bro.
Yeah, we'll jump on again Monday. We'll see if we can make it out to Super Eagle sometime soon, man. So if anybody's in Chicago, they want to join this little mission, DM me. I'll eventually get to the DMs. I promise. There's just a lot of them right now, and then we'll go from there. And then hopefully next week is fucking good because this week ended pretty shitty, bro. So you guys have a nice night.
You too, man. Nice chatting with you. I need some car haulers. If anybody needs any, if anybody has any equipment out there, invoice@giltner.com.
Or DM him.
I need car haulers.
There you go. Later.
DM or whatever, yeah.